Hello everyone, and welcome to part 9 of our SSF journey, where we're gonna be probably doing our next third lab. I did some Blood Aqueducts farming off stream, as I mentioned in the previous episode. I got a bunch of small currencies which we're gonna need and we're gonna use definitely. And actually I got a couple of pretty big upgrades. First things first, we finally got Precise Technique. This pumped up our Bone Shatter to a whole different level, as you're gonna see just in a bit. I think at some point while farming aqueducts I got up to like 60,000 DPS or something with trauma stacking. So yeah, the damage is pretty insane at the moment. Also, we got a real quick upgrade on our weapon. It's not much. I think it's about 50 or 60 DPS in the end. Our old weapon was like 260, 270. This one is 341 with whetstones. I haven't put them in, and this is because I managed to roll this tier 5 vicious physical damage mod on this axe, and I actually managed to find a regal orb, which right now we're gonna use to upgrade this to a rare item, and then later on we're gonna craft a flat physical damage on the bench. So this is what we're gonna start off the stream with actually, and we're gonna regal this item right now. I'm really hoping for, you know, the usual like attack speed, accuracy, maybe a hybrid roll would be also nice. So let's see if we're gonna get lucky here. And it's, I mean, global accuracy rating is not the most terrible thing to get. It will give us attack speed because obviously because of our ascendancy, but now we're gonna craft the physical damage mod. It's only a tier 2. I haven't found the tier 3 one, but as soon as I find it we're gonna obviously replace it. And actually, you know what, let's actually wait till we get to the quarry. So let's move ahead and start this Act 9. We're also going to go through the Immortal Syndicate, which we're gonna need obviously. It's something that we're gonna do for the crafting and unveiling and etc. So without further ado, let's move ahead. As you can see, I've leveled up a bit. I'm level 68 now, so I don't plan on killing too many mobs along the way. We're just gonna try and kind of rush through the acts. Also, our life is now sitting comfortably at 2.5k. It's not a lot, but it will do the job. I think we're gonna have enough life for the lab as well. And we're just gonna skip this beast here. I don't really plan on doing a lot of beast farming, to be honest, so for now I've pretty much skipped almost all of them, but right now you can see just how quick our clear speed is. I mean, we're pretty much one-tapping everything around us. So I do expect this to be a quick Act 9. And yeah, definitely as soon as we get the upgrade on our tier 3 physical mod that we're gonna get in the quarry, I'm gonna be upgrading our weapon. And with that gear, I think we should be pretty set for everything up until killing Kitava, to be honest. Let's see now if this is gonna cause any trouble. We have Leo, not the worst thing now. To be honest, I have literally no idea on how to build up our intelligence, or whether to give ranks. I mean, Syndicate is kind of an unfamiliar part of the game for me and something that I'm gonna have to do a bit of research on, but the basics that I know is that we do have to get intelligence in order to raid safe houses, because I know that this is where the big loots come from pretty much. So in the beginning, I guess there's nothing wrong with getting the intelligence for different branches of the syndicate. Maybe later on we're gonna start looking into placing certain mobs from the syndicate in certain locations which you need them in for best results. That's something that we're gonna check in the future. Okay, so here we need to do the quest for the Stormblade. I'm not really sure. This is the where the big scorpion guy is, so I'm gonna place a portal here. Okay, so this should be on the bottom side of the map, I guess. Danik, I think I'm gonna skip him for now, because all I want to do is pretty much rush to through the campaign at this moment. Oh, and there it is. Usually this thing is kind of on the bottom part of the map, but it's funny how many maps I encountered in SSF which I've never really seen in all of the years playing Standard or Trade League or whatever. Okay, and we got the Stormblade, so we go to the waypoint. I'm not gonna go for the passive points right now. I'm just gonna rush to, as I said, to the end of the act. Is this an upgrade? No, it's not. And I'm probably gonna do all of the passive skill points separately. Chaos Res, we might need that. We also had an amulet. This is actually nice. Melee strike range is really good for us. Okay, so let's dump our inventory. So this, we got one contract. And let's put this flask over here and get the teleport. Oh, I actually didn't speak to Sin. That was a rookie mistake. So we get the storm in a bottle. Okay, and as I said, I'm not gonna do this right now. I'm probably gonna go back off stream and do this. I killed Yugu in the meantime, again off stream, so we got that passive point as well. We haven't really missed any up until now. Transmutes, we're kind of low on those, so we're still picking them up. They're not dropping on big stacks, unfortunately, but it's what it is. Okay, get this waypoint. Kill the Boiling Lake mob real fast. And it should be somewhere around here. Yup. Got a spell damage recipe. So the Basilisk pretty much has one thing: don't stand in front of him if he's doing his I-beam thing, because you're gonna get frozen, or turn to stone, that is. Okay, now we have to just find the quest mob here for the calendar. Another contract. And there he is. And yeah, damage is definitely on the good side. I mean, also attack speed is so nice. I mean, you can see me moving around pretty fast, so character feels a lot smoother than before. So we get to the tunnel. We have to get the recipe here for the physical damage. Essence of Anguish. I have no idea which essence that is. We might as well get it. And we get a chisel. Right now I'm picking up pretty much every rare item that I see, because we're most likely gonna need a bit more alterations to roll some gear on, especially like the physical rolls on weapons. As you saw, they're kind of a pain in the butt to get, but I think I got us like a stack of alterations, maybe a stack and a half, just from farming Blood Aqueducts and selling items that that I might need. So this axe here, it's not a great one. Oh, and we get a rogue expedition, which is really nice. So what is this now? Rare weapon. Let's clear the box first. And this is the first logbook. We're gonna get that for sure. Rare armor, we don't really need that, and we're just gonna go for the chests. So, like, even with that physical resistant mob, we're still doing pretty great, to be honest. And we got a scrap metal, which is really nice. I think we're gonna hold up on the reroll for Rogue up until we're like, I don't know, late 70s maybe, hopefully, because I don't want to waste it on some lower level items. So we sell all of this. Okay. And now we have a bit more damage in here, overwhelming physical resistance, which is quite good for us. Plenty of currency, which is also something we want to see, and we're at the quarry. So I'm gonna rush for the teleport, and then I'm gonna go for the recipe. And why in the world can't I jump over this? Okay, so let's see what we get.
Hello. Journey well.
This we're gonna dump a little bit of. And now it's time to get an upgrade. So 36 to 42, and we actually got a quite decent roll. And this is definitely our new axe. We need to quality it up, obviously. And this is what, a 350 DPS weapon. Because of the attack speed, look, this is not actually such a big upgrade. This is 341, and this is 350. That's unfortunate. I didn't take that into account. Yeah, that was my mistake. Well, I guess you learn something every day. I mean, that's why we're here, that's why we're playing SSF. Although, I mean, even like smaller increments of upgrades are still good, because we do have to take into account trauma stacking. And even like a 10 DPS difference can, you know, scale up and in the end turned out to be like 1000 DPS or something. So I'd usually use a Noble of Alchemy on the strong boxes, but I don't think if I really need to buff up an armory strong box. Okay, so this guy can be a bit dangerous, although our lightning damage is, or our lightning resist is quite high. We also do have, you know, the big armor and endurance charges, so we get the tartan powder, and let's go and finish up this act real quick.
Yes.
Something we're gonna be looking to upgrade in the near future is probably our belt. We're still using a Mega Nord's girdle, which is not terrible, I guess, but it doesn't give us any resistances. Apart from the 12 cold resistance, but I mean that's like whatever at the moment. I'm not gonna slow down really for this. And let's see what we get. Unfortunately, we didn't have any. This could have been nice, but no movement speed. It's only the chaos roll. This nice attack speed, good roll on the fist damage, but no flat roll, and it's a mace. We don't really want that. We're already spec'd quite a lot into an axe build, like for this. And we're at the core. Not really interested in killing any spiders, so we're gonna just rush through this. And pop our flask and basically face tank everything. And the only thing this can be, the only way this boss can be a danger to us, I think, is for the chaos damage that he does, but now I'm thinking the last flat physical benchcraft I think was in was actually on the map, and it cost I think an Exile. And even though divines are like the more expensive in Trade League, I think an Exalt will be more useful to us in SSF. Okay, and let's get Shavronne. That was a bit unexpected. Wait, where is she? Oh, yeah. Kind of impressed at how much damage she's doing, because, I mean, we have the 77% lightning resist. I mean... Okay, and we're gonna sell a bunch of stuff real quick so we can load up later.
Yes.
See ya.
Like this. Now these scorpions are heavy on the physical damage, which is pretty much no issue for us. And as you can see, boss damage is pretty good for the moment. And just like this, Act 9 is finished. We only have 2 passive skill points to get, which I'm gonna do real quick off stream. And pretty excited because next episode we're finally going to end and finish the campaign and we're gonna be able to transition into maps. Hopefully our gear isn't too scuffed, although we are quite high on the resistances, so I don't think we're gonna need a lot to settle into maps. I'm gonna also do my third lab and get the freeze immunity, which will be really nice as well. And yes, so really excited to get to the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time. Bye.